public if you guys aren't able to get there in time.
Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Carly Van Cleve working to get answers about the troubles with TRA. The ambulance authority downed so many paramedics, they are leaning on help from outside the city. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom Powell.
And I'm Linda Jackson. Thank you for being with us. Carly has been uncovering new information for weeks now. She's with us again tonight, asking important new questions.
Among those questions I'm working to answer, Tom, Linda, when did the Three Rivers Ambulance Authority begin missing the call? And should you, the public, have known sooner?
When you call 911,
we impact lives.
You expect them to get there fast.
We hold the hands of those that are scared and hurt.
But these documents we obtained from Three Rivers Ambulance Authority show time after time they were so short-staffed they had to miss the call. Between July 2020 and July 2021, dispatchers had to rely on other agencies to respond 813 times.
There's no shortages of people that are getting sick. There's no shortages of people getting hurt and injured.
Ian Case was a TRA paramedic for more than 20 years and the union president. But feeling overworked and underpaid, he resigned along with many others.
It's trying. It is physically demanding. Wages stagnated, not kept up.
Who are we supposed to hold accountable for this?
For the answer to that question, I turned to City Councilman Russ Yale, who says he first heard worries about paramedic shortage in the fort in April.
I tried to work with TRA, the contractor, and the city administration for a period of a couple of weeks, and when the city administration said, nope, everything's fine, and refused to talk to me any further.
In June of 2021, he says county leaders who had been answering calls TRA couldn't came to him with numbers that caused concern.
I thought to myself, oh my goodness, the rumors are true, and how is this being kept from council and the public?
So Yale called the leaders with TRA and the contractor to sit before council.
It is disgusting and it is absolutely awful.
City ordinance says when someone needs help, TRA will be there.
The job of TRA is to make sure that the public's protected.
This is how ambulance service is structured. The mayor, county commissioners, and the medical community appoint TRA board members. The board's job is to oversee the contractor, paramedics, logistics.
TRA management chose to not disclose any of that to the public, shows that they were failing at their responsibilities to the public.
I called and emailed now former TRA Executive Director Gary Boer for a response, but haven't heard back. My calls and emails to paramedics logistics also went unanswered. When Boer went before the council, he blamed a national paramedic shortage.
I'm sorry I don't have an answer that you will accept.
Nobody wants to work for TRA, so you can't blame that on the national shortage alone.
You've lost tons of employees.
That was frankly a failure in leadership.
Former TRA paramedics say this is too important to ignore.
I'm just hoping that this doesn't get swept under the rug. EMS is notably usually in the background, and we can't do that anymore.
Councilman Yale says the focus now should be on stabilizing the system.
The most important thing is to make sure that the board and the administration and the council, along with the county commissioners, all do everything that we can going forward to be as vigilant as possible.
Now, the board has already selected a new executive director. Joel Bentz will take over at a time when a lot of people are watching. He's agreed to do an interview with me about the changes he'll implement in the future. Look for that part of our coverage next week.
Oh.